2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin.
Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside 2002 PGA champ Rich Beam. Beamer, this is exciting, isn't it? We're getting into the big stuff here. Looking forward to seeing who goes on to win this FedEx Cup.
Luke, always a blast being alongside you, my friend. Looking forward to seeing how this quest for the FedEx Cup shakes out this season.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes.
And let's see what he can do here today.
Oh, well done.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one needs to kick left. That was a beauty. 11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Hey, nice looking line. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's currently tied for 9th. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Ah, what a shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the 3rd hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Attaboy, good shot. Amazing how often whoever wins this week, because they've now got that huge advantage going into the Tour Championship and the way that's sort of staggered these days, this is a big tournament to win.
It is, and knowing full well that they will start having a decent advantage over second place at the Tour Championship. There's a lot to play for the guys that are in the top 5 right now, because they know if they play well enough and win or even finish second, enough to get them over into that top spot going into Tour Championship week, that's massive for them. And I think that there's also a little bit extra in there as well. I love this tournament, been coming to the BMW for many years. Love the fact that the Evans Scholar Foundation is a big part of it, where kids, they generate a lot of money for these kids, caddies around the country, a lot of them in the Midwest, go ahead and put them through school. The great thing about it, Luke, is that a lot of these kids who are caddying really aren't golfers. They're just out there because they learned how to caddy at their local golf course, and all of a sudden they've done so well, and now they've got an opportunity to go to college because of that. It's a great foundation, great program here.
Reached the fourth hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters, once again, can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot, again, will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Sitting at 3 under par in a share of second spot. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Putting for birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
That was wonderfully done. With an elevated approach ahead, they'll have to make sure they've got enough club. Good sounding strike, that one. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Hey, that's a chance. And now 4 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Super shot that.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 8th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Let's return to live play now. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Little birdie look in here. It's looking solid.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing from around 190 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the hybrid.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Good shot there, Beamer. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Like the look of this one. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And as we step on to the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we? That should find the fairway. From around 140 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
This one's for birdie. I don't mind the look of this. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4. That's tidy. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. There's nothing better than a downhill shot to a green in golf. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's beautifully judged. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Tracking. Was on a good line. And this putt coming up for his par. Now 2 shots up after that one. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
That's a good-looking shot there. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
That will work. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Going with the 6-iron here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yeah, nicely played. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, this looks pure. Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flag stick in or did they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the 14th hole. Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, absolutely flushed. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice line. Well, that'll play. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's Rickie Fowler's turn now. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Looking better.
A bit too much pace on that one. Putting for par. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Around 110 yards to go. Currently in the lead by a shot.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt to get to double digits under the card. It's got a chance. Ooh. Par putt coming up here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 9 under for the event. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. That was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And he's down there.
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
This one's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. He finds himself in a share of the lead. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Rich, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Not bad. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. It's tracking. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day.